Hey guys, today I'm going to be making some steamed fish and some steamed cabbage as well as some steamed sweet potato. So let's get into this recipe. Alright you guys, you already know I washed everything. So ahead of time I already washed all of my vegetables. So this is my tomato. I always scoop out the middle. I don't like that stuff down in my sauces or salads, but you can leave it in. This step is definitely optional. It's not going to ruin your sauce. I just don't like the seeds. So I'm going to chop this up as well as all my other vegetables. You can chop it in however, shape you want to. But I realized that I don't do a lot of chopping and cutting videos here on YouTube. And people might want to see me in action or see me actually chop my vegetables. So I decided to show you guys a little something. So I'm going to chop up onions, peppers, tomatoes. I already have a jalapeno chopped up. And all of this is going to go inside of the steamed fish and the steamed cabbage. This recipe was so good and delicious. And I can't wait for somebody to try it out. But as per usual in all my other videos previous to this one, I used what I had available to me. However, if you have more and better quality ingredients available to you, make sure you use it. If you have fresh ingredients like the fresh herbs versus dry herbs, use it. I'm using what I have available to me. So that was a habanero that I just chopped up. I'm now going to chop up some ginger, some fresh ginger. And then we're going to move on to start cooking the cabbage and, the fish. Alright, so this is my cabbage. Everybody cut their cabbage differently. Me, I just cut it however, child. As long as I cut it, cook it, and eat it, I'm good. But this is how I cut mine. I cut them in smaller pieces. Other people prefer bigger pieces. And yeah, so now we're just going to cook the cabbage. I'm going to cook it in some butter and oil just to get the vegetables going. If you have coconut oil or a healthier fat, make sure you use it. I'm going to saute my onions, my jalapeno, my peppers, my tomato, season it up. I'm going to use onion powder, salt, pepper, and a bouillon cube, just like you see me doing here. We will not be adding liquids to the cabbage because you don't need it. You just cover it, turn it on medium heat, and let it go. It's going to make its own juice. Alright, so this is the cabbage. After 10 minutes, I always cover it. Give it 10 minutes, like 10-15 minutes to do its own thing. Then I mix it up, cover it again, let it go another 15 minutes. And that's it. You're done. The chopping is the hardest part to a lot of these dishes and recipes that I have on my channel. So now this is my sweet potato. It's a Caribbean sweet potato. Remember, all ingredient measurements, names, quantities will be in my description box. So make sure you check that out and read it. So I'm going to boil the sweet potato. You can bake it, but I boil it, and we're going to move on. This recipe works for any kind of fish, so you can use the fish, whatever fish you have in your house. I'm seasoning it with lemon pepper. Next, we're going to melt, once again, some butter. You're going to add the rest of your onions, peppers. This is also where I'm going to add the tomatoes and the habanero and the ginger. You're going to saute this down for about 5 minutes just to get everything going. And then you're going to season this up, salt and pepper. And the only thing else I'm going to probably put in here is garlic powder and some broth. You can use the flavor broth. You could prefer chicken or vegetable. I actually use chicken broth because that's what I had on hand. So use the broth that you prefer. So you want to add your broth down in here. Again, all ingredient measurements because y'all don't be reading my description box, y'all. So anyway, put the fish down in there, Put the juices over the fish, cover it, and let it cook until your liquid reduces to half. This took, once you add the fish, it takes 5 minutes. And it depends on the fish that you're actually cooking, by the way. But it takes 5 minutes. So now I'm going to plate it up and let you guys see it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you on my next video. Bye, guys.